1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. T.O.N. Teachers of Maat. Who am I? Today the scribe, been forever, but the name changes with the times. I come from a place where space is home. I go into realms where your face is gone. A change gon' come. As a teen, hypnotized deep in a sleep, party and slumber. 11 life path number, a life of death that's rebirth. Recall realities to reemerge. Soul purge. I'll lend you frequency like loan words. Before I teach, I spit a poem first. Step on stage, set the stage, car walking, set ablaze, divine fire. The body is divine attire, sewn from words, sound frequency, awakening dreams. Don't pinch me every day I wake up, it's a home birth. Start from zero to become the heroes. Cycles of time causes expansion of mind. Potential is exponential. Gain XP, what your power made of. I've had to face self, face to fate, a double fate. What will I make of the present? I'm just trying to pet heaven. Twice great, 2 arms up is none to wave. It's nothing to wave. God separate the waters from the waters. Genesis 1 and 6. See, that source is thousands of years prior to a Bible even existing. It's called the Pet, word for heaven. Watchers of noon, primordial, pre-ordered, bringing order in order. Its laws the scales will represent. A double gift, re-present, Ray is present. Ra, amen to the God inside. The crown will glow as consciousness grows. So what assignment are you on? Doubles. Bodies from walking. I do my best to do my best. Lead with the left, heart out my chest. By a step out of the flesh. On my crown is the Nemez, Corona shining. I do my best to do my best. Lead with the left, heart out my chest. By a step out of the flesh. On my crown is the Nemez, Corona shining. Serpent mind winding in alignment. Straight from Orion, the origins. Dig into the root, Kim originals, the oracle speaking. Your aura is gleaming. The sons of God, Amen Ra. Who can't afford a reason to fall below your own means, meaning reaching beyond the firmament ceiling. I see linguistics tricking us deep into sleeping. The way we live inception, I must be dreaming. Doubles, double L, square root, mirrors, reverse the image. My grip is slipping. Almost forgot the point of the mission. Statement, point out all the contradictions. Blatant, truth lives where my eye is foundation. Yeah. Co-founded a nation. Dictionary, study, spells can be scary. Etymology, this here is completion. Cycle circles, dualism wisdom. I peddle flowers. 2 eyes are watching to see through the double realm I'm healing. Never out of what's within him. Infinite reasons, just like my brother Arcad. Always remain calm against demons. Death culture, to be alive here, it's a lie here. They crossed us into thinking that death isn't living. The lies are falling through my palms, arm wide, holes in my hand. The Pope's in command, I demand the throne back. Ancient teachings, I'm a throwback. Picture that, see this moment here is cold that. So black, I see through lies. Why they hold that, ocean motions, I'm flowing through noon in the boats of consciousness. My tongue is rolling, planting seeds, sowing, Neo speaking, untangled quantum DNA, spitting frequencies. I hear Christians scream hallelujah, and this ain't that the name of God is God. I must bring the order back, the scales are tipping. In the court of Allah, moonshine, Tehuti is Yah. This here is Ptah, bulldozing, the one chosen. Focus, when the light hits you, just open like lotus. Melt your mind when in mind time is frozen. Blow minds, my mind is golden. Coat me in gold, I've got a gold coat round me like I'm Tutankhamun. Like his, when you spell my name, put 3 lines in. Scribe, presenting the law's findings. Who's he? I me, an echo of Tehuti. Yes, I do my best to do my best. Lead with the left, heart out my chest. By a step out of the flesh. On my crown is the Nemez, Corona shining. We do our best to do our best.
magic of it. This is the whole purpose of actually doing the Menetta class on the Purim Haru, was to get everybody in the mind state of Hika, because the Purim Haru is a book of Hika. It's a book of magic. It's a book of immortality, out-of-body experiences. It's a book of several spells. It is all about the other realm and its connection to this realm and how you can merge the two. So I just never allowed the questions of actual ritual or magical practice other than the one-on-one. You'll see it looks like a sieve. Everybody know what a sieve is?
No.
A sieve is like a strainer. You can pour rice on it and only the water will go through, or you separate. It's like a screen. You pour something on it and it separates things. Thinner aspects can go through the K. Today's equivalent is a K or a Q. So we have Kes, which is bone, body, skeleton. The inner part of you that actually produces the blood within the bone marrow. So it's flesh and blood, which is bones, which is the Kes. So here, Kes ties in again is homage. Kes, whether it's spelled like that or spelled like any of the other 20 ways that the beautiful thing with the men. This came from, and how Venus associates with an actual shining planet, and how that became the Lucifer of Christianity, which is the Luic cipher, the encircled light, which sometimes can be Venus, and sometimes can be. The Kenti was the royal area of the beginnings. That's where the modern day Greek historians say that men came. That when they went and talked to the so-called Ethiopians, they said that that Kemet was an area reestablished.
There is no spoon.
Keep on moving. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. Keep. I had to relearn what a brother is. I had to relearn what a sister is. I had to relearn what a mother is. There is no other him. Watch your mouth, fix your lips. I am learning to compartmentalize what I find with my mentals. I could have been labeled mental voices in my head. If I speak to the wrong one, I'll be diagnosed schizophrenic. Creating pollution you can't escape from with Captain Planet. Where's Captain Planet? And it's exactly how they planned it. It's insanity, stayed in a state of sanity. But I'm the scribe, keeping record on the record, I break records. This, that, medu, nature, echo, living, lively, times 3, trinity. We are not the same, not even similes. Plant the seed, a man receive excellence, adoration, testaments, evaluation, literally. The love is real, yet they be hating. Salutations, I wait to master patience. Acting lackadaisy on your facts, I'm backed by conscious beings. I am freaking lock the wings in. The diction is firm, call me men. A man 3 in 1. Erection, protection, firm. spitting life into who I speak to like sperm. Creation is a who I earned the right to fully see it through the heart as I rise through Manu, Akut. Lost it when I had to find you. I'm through times two dualism. We will align soon. As I meditate in my room, it becomes a space of pure truth aligned with my eyes. Verbiage is time for more than the two eyes. I can see the veil underneath that other veil. Focus when I am locked in. I don't need a cell. Tell me you don't see the traps. Tower power over enemies, frozen over hell, reversing spells. Fell from the skies, the body is disguised. If you needed a sign, well this is it. I hope you read between the lines, left, right. After the first step, I write what's left in me. This is destiny, keep on moving, especially if you find blockage. No amount of pushback will stop this. This will get capped in stone, they cannot top this. Pyro, fire, Ba is my attire. Inspire the ones chosen, the ones open, the ones spoken. From times when life was once spoken. Enchantments, Nesu, double tongue in motion. Give, receive, keep moving and move for keeps. Keep it real, keep the master key. I had to master me. Mirror glass shattered in my dreams. I didn't like the image till I realized I am the image of the image. I'm here for keeps. Keep your distance. Social gimmicks are stories told within the hieroglyphics. Mystics just keep on living. We're gifted. Our stories told within the hieroglyphics. A language living. Just keep on living. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. Keep. I had to relearn what a brother is. I had to relearn what a sister is. I had to relearn what a mother is. There is no other him. Watch your mouth, fix your lips. Yeah, motivate a nation. Stepping out the spaceship, causing a spaceship. Faced with revealing the spells within this matrix from the Masons. But I'm the architect. Best respect, I can architect. Rule your rulership, I hold the heck. Control my thoughts, still move when the game is paused. We speak heck up, this is the best of Medunecha. Bars like Wi-Fi, we're connected. Always on time, frequency and flow. Flow through frequency, I know the power I hold in my throat. Creation, destruction, with every single thing I've spoke. Enter, netter, Kurt, show your worth. Heal from all the hurt. Not a singer, best believe I hold a note. Read between the lines, you're not really lost in that. I hope you find exactly what you are looking for. This is more than words. Taught myself to heal myself. I come from the dirt. No time for slacking or bad habits. Sad tactics of bringing mad, tragic mental processes that lack passion. Spit fire, black dragon. School of hard knocks, send you backpacking. My eyes, when this appears, it's like magic. The fact is, when it's wartime, we go savage. Shield of armor 720, prevent backstabbing. Backstabbing all the fiends of good-hearted beings. They don't suit the role, they lack the fashion. So just keep on moving. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. Keep. I had to relearn what a brother is. I had to relearn.
Otep, welcome everybody. How's my sound, brothers?
Excellent.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's really clear.
Oh, great. Otep, welcome everybody to the House of Aten Study Guide Sunday. Ancient Tehuti and Teachings of the Material presents the Prayers of Pahery, Ancient Kemetic Literature of the Afterlife. Before I introduce everyone on the panel, we will begin, as we do every week, with our beautiful, beautiful affirmation. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Anki Maat, An N-S, Nintet or Set Maat, Menhepapat Maat, Her Inhuqui, Her Iku. I live for Maat. I exist within her. I do not speak in the place of Maat. Every day I advance towards Maat. My being is surrounded in darkness. I come forth as conscious light. Welcome everybody to another beautiful Sunday. I am AFFIRMATION, and I will introduce our panel. We have the great General Ahati Maat. Ahati Maat was taught under the great Tehuti Amenhotep Ra. He has been a serious student and teacher of Kemetic culture and history for several years. He has written multiple books, including a textbook called Journey of Your Soul series, essays, and articles. Furthermore, he hosts in-person and online classes, weekly podcasts, and periodically creates documentaries. He also has experience in public speaking and academic debating, and he is responsible for the creation of this weekly study guide. Next, we have the mighty scribe, Ani Ptah Aten Tehuti, is a representative of the Natiru. He has been searching for the source since a young man and has now found it with Maat, with the guidance of Saba Tehuti, who gave him his name to be a reflection of him as Aten Tehuti. As he continues to dig and implement his studies to create the highest quality presentations with factual information to teach his people, he also creates sound vibrational tones to heal the soul and break the spells of negative hypnosis. He uses sound vibration and conscious thought to recreate the mindset of the Natiru. Next, we have the mighty Menkhu Meri Maat, is a student and master teacher of the Saba Tehuti Amenhotep Ra and a follower of Maat. Menkhu is the head, the festivities organizer in the House of Aten, cultural enlightenment advisor and teacher. He's a developer of the Pathways of Awakening, a director and producer of documentaries. He is a researcher of ancient civilizations and a researcher of the knowledge of spells. And your presenter for the night is me, the mighty ATEF Maat, the esteemed steward of the venerable House of Aten. As a devoted disciple of the master teacher, the illustrious Tehuti Amenhotep Ra, I proudly undertake the role of the sagacious host for the weekly gathering within the sacred halls of the House of Aten. Here we delve into profound teachings that illuminate the path of Maat. In the sacred sanctuary of the House of Aten, I guide fellow seekers on a journey of enlightenment and understanding, drawing from the wellspring of ancient wisdom. Our gatherings are profound explorations into the depths of truth, meticulously deciphered through the lens of ancestral artifacts and the profound teachings bestowed upon us by the great Tehuti Amenhotep Ra. My commitment to the pursuit of wisdom extends beyond the confines of our weekly gatherings. As a true-hearted devotee of truth, I strive to embody the essence of Maat in all aspects of life, expressing unwavering love for my people. My soul resonates with the harmonious frequencies of the Meru nature as I stand as the loyal guardian of Maat, steadfastly defending the sacred principles that govern our existence within the House of Aten. Welcome everybody to the House of Aten Study Guide Sundays. Hotep, good brothers. Good to see y'all.
Hotep, good to see you too, great brother.
Looking forward to today's reading, brothers. I've been compelled. I don't know what it is, but I'm definitely looking forward to today's reading, definitely echoing the tones of our ancestors.
You know.
Yeah, Hotep, great brother. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this reading as well. Very powerful reading. One of the oldest writings, ancestral writings on anything that has to do with the afterlife. So this is a very important piece of literature that goes right alongside the Purim Haru. So definitely looking forward to this as well. Hotep and Henu to everyone. Peace and love to JADA, Hotep. Peace. Welcome. Peace. Yes. Hey, there she is. She'll be hosting a class here very soon. So, everyone get your pens and pads ready. So yes, great brother Menkhu, you have anything that you'd like to speak about? You can introduce the people. Click the comments up on the screen and introduce the people, and before I get into the donations and the support.
Hotep, peace and love to the chat. Peace and love to Nook Poo Nook. Yeah, it's good to see you, good brother. Peace and love to Anu. Peace and love to Antu. Thank you all for being here. Peace and love to Ox Effect. Das Effects. Peace and love to the powerful secretary of the HOA, Nefra Keperet. Peace to the holder of wisdom and a moderator for the HOA, Primordial Thought 9. Peace and love to Kenneth. Thank you for being here. Peace and love to Angela Gates, to Angela Porto. Yes, sir. Peace and love to Squano Trending. Good to see everyone here. And I'm looking forward to ATEF's reading. ATEF could definitely do voiceover work for Hollywood, for cartoons. He got that silky voice and the cadence. He gets locked in. It's like riding on a boat. It's on a yacht. We in a yacht club when he reading them joints. So I'm looking forward to, just being here in this positive energy that's flowing. Everything's right on schedule. Everything's in divine order. And I'm very, very excited. For some reason today, the mix of Keep On Moving, I just noticed the frequency, the levels was like really, 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 really good. I don't know why. I think my Q-tips worked good today, cleaning my ears out. I'm thinking clearly. So peace and love, everybody. ATEF, you got anything, great brother? You're on mute.
Too many buttons. I got too many. I'm setting up, bro. I got too many screens open. Give me a minute. Peace and love to everybody. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this. I've been trying to read these tones. I've been echoing them for a few weeks now. I don't know what it's about. It's my children. They keep coming in. But yeah, I've been trying to echo these tones for a few weeks now. I've been motivated and inspired to read these tones. It's been a lot going on. It's a lot of fat energy out there. Been dealing with a lot of challenges. I won't necessarily say they're bad, right? Because every opportunity is something to be learned from everything. So, but it's been a lot of challenges, and it's been I'm not even gonna say challenging to stay in the frequency of Maat. It's been a conscious decision to remain in that frequency despite all of the isfet that's been going on around me. And it seems as if making that conscious decision to remain, focused in that frequency has created some of it. But that's the thing about it. When you look at life, life is about challenges and overcoming them and taking, the next step, not necessarily running from it. So I've just been compelled, man, to just lead with my left no matter what. I like to say win or lose, but the thing about it is that Maat will be victorious. So just keep on moving, as the song said. So I think that's a lot of synchronicity that's going along with that, because, man, I've been dealing with a lot. But we keep showing up here. Just I'm pretty sure everyone has as well. We all go through different challenges. But that's the purpose of it. That's the purpose of life, is to go through challenges and elevate and rise and keep on moving.
Yeah.
So anybody that's going through something, just keep on moving. Don't give up. And I hope that this, and I'm just gonna keep it real, guys. I have a bunch of these, a bunch of literature downloaded on my Kindle. So at night, after I read my Purah Meru, I'll grab my Kindle and just flick on some pages and something pops up. So this had popped up. It's a book on hymns and prayers and different things. So I read it and then I fell asleep as I was reading it, and it just, I don't know, it just resonated with me. So you brothers know I've been trying to read this one for a few weeks now, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about this these tones of our ancestors, but I will say that when I first read them, they inspired me and motivated me, and I just was like, oh, I have to share this with my family. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I've read it like a few times now during this week. I'm going to show you some beautiful illustrations and just get into it, man. You know, like how we do. So yeah, Hinu and Hotep to everybody that's here, and we are glad to have you.
Yeah, while Ani continues to prepare, Tef, I just wanted to, send you light and send you strength, because I've been going through the same thing. And the beautiful thing is my axe is just getting sharper and sharper, and I'm realizing more positive things about myself, because once I decided I was stepping out of the matrix and stepping into Maat, I had already made a conscious decision that I believe, like you and Ani and all of us that are making that conscious decision, I also decided I was going to accept everything that came with it, especially the freedom that I am experiencing right now. And so it's also demanding that I be the best that I can be, and I do better than I've ever done before. And I definitely have been facing challenges, but like Saba said, that is the evidence that we're headed on the right path, because he said, if you're in this frequency and there isn't a battle, a war, then something's not right. And so that's the evidence that we are deserving of, because we're making history and we're doing something very powerful. We're doing something that's never been done, and the Matrix don't like it, but they just gonna have to deal with it. As far as everything that I experienced, they're gonna just have to deal with it, because this is who I am. So I'm sending the battle axe to everyone that is walking this walk.
Yes, Hotep, great brothers. Yes, it's a beautiful thing. It's definitely a beautiful thing to be in the frequency of the Natiru, of the greatest, the highest, the most consistent, disciplined, vibrational tones and thought process to guide our walk. And everyone here in the chat, this is a beautiful thing. And and I've been saying, since the beginning, and I've always said it to all the Karu who come in, for when you come into this, this is when the challenges really start to begin. This is when it really starts to begin. So, and this is why the community started to be built, so we can lean on each other and support one another, and don't have to go through any of these things without knowing that we have a support system. That was the entire purpose. And we're having to reprogram our subconscious of knowing that and trusting in that and utilizing that. So it's a wonderful thing. Hotep, everyone, peace and love. We appreciate you all being here. Shout out to all the Meru, the supporters of the House of Aten, and all the Kuru, the members of the House of Aten. And I'll get into, and I'll show the support here just momentarily. So first I want to let everyone know that we're also streaming simultaneously on Rumble. So we're also live on Rumble. So Hotep and Hinu, to the people who are watching on Rumble. We appreciate you as well. Everyone, make sure that you utilize the link and go follow us on Rumble, because if there's if a show ever gets taken down or has to get cut up, we don't have to do that on Rumble. So you'll always have the full version of the show, of the classes that we give here on Rumble. So everyone, make sure you go and subscribe to our Rumble. And for those of you on Rumble, be sure to support. Here on YouTube, we have super chats, and over here on Rumble, we have what's called rants. So make sure to utilize the $sign there and support us by sending a message through what they call rants. Hotep and Hinu to everyone who is supporting. MetaNetter Monday classes. The Great Saba Tehuti, Amen Hotep Ra, host a fantastic, beautiful class on the MetaNetter, and not just, here's the owl, it's the letter M, and it means to be in. Yes, those things, but now we're at a place where now it's more ritualistic and very powerful. So make sure everyone is a part of that. If you can't be there live with us, 1:30 p.m. Pacific time every Monday, get the recordings. All of the classes are recorded and stored. So be sure that you all are partaking in the recordings. So just email him, mysticaltelevision@gmail.com, and say you want to be a part of the next MetaNetter class, or get the recordings of the past ones. We are 65 classes in. Okay, so for those of you who love Saba Tehuti and the teachings that he brings on the Tehuti podcast, you'll love the MetaNetter class just as much. And here is our Discord. The links are also posted. Make sure to utilize those links to join in on the Discord. We have monthly meetings with all of the great people who come into the Discord. It's a public open meeting for everyone just to come in and let your vibrations be heard, let your thoughts be heard, and a place to build. It's really turned into a beautiful just family gathering of support, and that was the goal. So everyone, be sure to utilize this and come in and let your tones be seen and be heard. And this is also where for the Karu, the great members of the House of Aten, I host a Wednesday class called Maat Wisdom Wednesdays, where we go over the Seba'it, which is the MetaNetter word for teachings or instructions of Maat. And we went over the maxims of Ptah Hotep, the teachings of Kagimni. We're going over Ankh Shesh Ankh currently. So it's beautiful. It's a free class that I give to all the Karu. And the links are posted in the Discord in a specific section that only the Karu have access to. So Hotep and Hinu for everyone, all of the great Karu who are joining in on these classes and participating. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. All right. And here is how you support the House of Aten. We are a movement built on Maat and reciprocity. And so this is the way that we are able to show forth and show that in today's time. So be sure to utilize the Cash App or the PayPal links. If you support the House of Aten, if you support the teachings and the readings and all of all of what goes into building and maintaining a movement and growing a movement. So if you come across any information, just be sure to let us know by either sending in a YouTube super chat or sending a Cash App or PayPal. And you can also join in on the YouTube membership. Right next to the subscribe button, you'll see a button that says join. And if you don't see that button that says join, you can go right into the bio and it says join the House of Aten membership perks. And you can join then and you support us that way as well. So And for those of you in the chat, you see the ones who are highlighted in green, like the good brother Kenneth Cotton here, who says Hotep, peace and blessings, family, who is a member of the YouTube. We appreciate you for taking advantage of this opportunity that we have, and for supporting the House of Aten. Good brother Kenneth Cotton. And you see it as well with Nefer Keperet, who says Hotep Henu, everyone. Oxafek, Hotep Maat, Meri Aut. And that's why they have these beautiful emojis, the beautiful icons next to their names. And they also have access to emojis that others aren't able to use. So it's a beautiful thing. And they'll also be the ones to get primary access to any videos that we post on the channel that aren't live videos. So recorded videos that we post, if you are a member of the YouTube, you'll have access to the videos before anyone else is able to see it or watch it. So everyone, make sure that you join in on the YouTube membership as well. So Hotep and Henu to you all for that. All right, and so now I get into the support before we pass it to the great brother ATEF Maat. All right, first we'll start with Nito Campbell, who's Squano trending in the chat, who sends in $9 for 2424. Hotep, good brother Nito Campbell, one of the most consistent supporters on YouTube. And as you see here, he dates them for the classes that he may have missed. So to our good brother for supporting every single class in the way that you do. And we appreciate you. To our for leading by example. All right, next we have, let's go here. Next, we have Ox Effect, one of the great Karu of the House of Aten, also a YouTube member, 1572 for Henu, Nefer, Senu, Henu, Per M Aten. Yes, Hotep and Henu to you. We appreciate you, great brother. You're an excellent supporter. You know, and you've supported since the beginning as well. A wonderful MetaNetter student. In every which way that he can support, he does. So 2 out for leading by example, and continue to keep doing so. Sending you much prosperity and Aku, great brother Ox Effect. All right, next we have Angela Gates. Angela, straight out the gates, the portal, who sends in $6 for peace and love to the panel. To our sister Angela Gates, another great, fantastic supporter, part of the Meru. We appreciate you, sending you much love as well. And also, I hope that Heka Kepera and Son of Kepera are doing okay and doing well. So 2 out for being here in class with us, and 2 out for your continuous support. And for your attention that you give in the class, and you're always participating as well. So we definitely appreciate that. Wonderful sister. All right. Next we have, this was from last week, Gabriela Lopez, who sends in $15 for wisdom. Tua, Gabriela Lopez. We appreciate you. I think this is your first time supporting the House of Aten. So I added you to the newsletter that went out this week. We appreciate you as well, and for supporting For the Wisdom. There are many people who come in and taking the information and never support. So we appreciate you for leading by example and giving reciprocity for that which you appreciate, which is the wisdom. So Tua to you. All right, next we have, I went ahead just now and added these together. The great brother Menkhu, who always sends in multiple support. So I went ahead and added them all together, and it is 1010 for Hinu Karu per Aten for honoring Prime 9 Mut, and 333 for Anku Jasaneb Neter Atef Maat, and 333 for Hinu Karu per Aten Shemsu Natiru Ma'akaru Ma'at, and another 333 for Hinu Menkhu for the shoe feather Tua Ma'at. Yes, Hinu, great brother. Nukpu, Ma'akaru, Amun Ray. The blue one. We appreciate you. Wonderful supporter. And Tua for your words as well that you gave to ATEF and to the House of Aten, the Karu, to Menkhu, and also for Primordial Thought Nine's Mut. We appreciate your energy and your aku, great brother. So Tua, and yeah, this great brother is wonderful. He's always talking in Metanetter. He puts beautiful tones in the Discord that sets the tone. So Tua, great brother, for that. All right, and next we have the latest House of Aten Kerr. The latest member of the House of Aten. We have the wonderful sister, and this is a different it's going to be a different looking support because sometimes she supports in Ethereum. So we do have an Ether wallet for those who would like to support in Ethereum as well. houseofaten.org/donate. The only conscious community Maat Aku teachings that have a crypto wallet. And let's go ahead and show that is the sister SHARI-KA. The name ain't on here because it's you don't put names on Ethereum or crypto. So here is her support. She sent in for the membership, and she also sent in some support for some recordings of the Wisdom Wednesday classes. So 0.478 Ethereum. At teachings of my wallet, which has been updated to House of Aten. So yes, absolutely. Let's give her a hand clap. Yes, Tua and Hinu, sister SHARI-KA, for taking that step and becoming a official Kerr of the House of Aten. And she reached out and said that there's some things that she wants to assist with, and we love that. When the Karu comes forward and say, hey, here's something, I have an idea, and here allow me to assist in it. Tua for that, and and this is for all of the Karu who have any ideas, who have anything that they want to assist us with. You can always just reach out Ani Ptah at houseofaten.org. And or you all know how to message me. You all can get in contact with me and say, hey, I think this would be a good thing to implement, and I would like to assist in that. And we'll definitely set it up to where we can make that happen. So she did that, as well as Antu. Be meeting with Antu very soon about some things that she wants to assist us with as well. The wonderful family Anu and Antu, we appreciate you all. You know, the great brother Primordial Thought 9. Yeah, it's a wonderful community that we're building. As you see, all of the wonderful support that we receive from all of the great Karu, the sound vibrational ones, the ones who command through sound vibration and through voice. We appreciate you all and look forward to, we have some big announcements coming in the coming weeks. In the coming weeks, we have some big announcements coming. So Tuan Hinu for everyone who has a forward vision and are joining in with us as we are building this from the ground up. And who are able to see what we're doing and want to be a part of the success and making history here. So Tua, Hinu, and Hotep, and that's it. Yep. And I'll go ahead and pass the mic to the great brother who's going to be reading the prayers of Pahery, ancient Kemetic literature, the great brother ATEF, Rim, Kim, Maat.
That thumbnail is on fire. Ptah is unstoppable. So this thumbnail is about to match the level of the Netaru and ATEF's, the Tuchetu's reading. So I'm excited about this.
Yes. Hotep, can y'all hear me?
Yes. One last thing, ATEF. One last thing.
Go ahead.
Come on. Push the button. You do it. Come on, push the button.
Too many buttons, bro. Y'all know it's too many buttons. Y'all know it's too many buttons, man. Listen.
Hit the like button. Hit the like button, everyone.
Like, subscribe, and comment. That's right. House of Aten coming through. We the original Axemen. Peace and love, everybody. Yeah, I just want to start this out right by uttering my gratitude to the Netter. I just want to utter my gratitude to the Netaru, to the beautiful energy that has been guiding me personally, and that has been guiding the whole House of Aten, that has been guiding all of you. Any challenges that you all are going through, like I said, I want to just implore you and just tell you that it will be okay. Just establish a foundation and keep moving, because the Isfet is real, just as Maat is real. So I'm just honored to be able to utter the tones of the Netter. So without further ado, I'm going to get into my reading of the ancient literature. So let me screen share. Share my screen. I'm gonna go entire screen. Is my screen sharing?
Yes, we can see Wikipedia, and then we can see.
You see the Wikipedia? Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
So
we
I
can
could
see
show
what
my
it looks
other screen too. Can y'all see this screen right here? Can y'all see the beautiful picture?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, we're taught ancestral artifacts over religious opinions. So I'm going to be reading the prayers of Pahery. And in doing my research and studying, I've come across this this book from the 1800s. So I just want to share the beautiful pictures with everyone that I found in this book. If it will go, will it share? Yeah, there it goes. So this is from the tomb of Pahery. And these are pictures that were written from the wall drawings. I don't want to zoom in too close. I don't know if you can see the date on the book.
We can definitely look at it and tell it's an old book.
It's old, right? I don't want to zoom too close on it, but definitely, I have some better pictures here of the plates I'm going to be showing everybody, but I just wanted to share this with everyone because the more I discover about our ancestors, right? Because I'm a baby. I'm not even a baby. I'm an embryo. But the more I discover, the more fascinated I am with just the intricate detail and the beauty that still exists right now today, right? I definitely look forward to the time when I can go over and actually visit the actual tombs and the artifacts. But these are pictures of the actual plates, beautiful pictures of them working and different things. I'm going to show some more pictures too, but this is black and white. And that was one of the things that really, really, really fascinated me when I started exploring some of the tombs, especially with today's technology, with the internet and what it allows you to do. It's really, really, really beautiful, and it's really something to behold. Definitely better than watching any of the housewives. It's definitely more intriguing and interesting. So these are some beautiful pictures. I have some better ones. These are some black and whites. I have some better ones I'm gonna show, but I'm just flicking through it and just showing you all what is to be discovered, because there's thousands of them. There's thousands of writings, and just, it just doesn't get old. It doesn't get old for me. So did I switch pages? So according to Wikipedia, the prayers of Pahery are the prayers to be said in the tomb of a man named Pahery who lived in the 18th dynasty. The prayers are the second oldest archaeological evidence for the existence of an afterlife within ancient Egyptian religion, apart from the oldest, which is the Per-Im-Heru. The texts within his tomb show a prayer which is present traditionally within the tombs of Egypt for the purpose of offerings, a detailed description of the afterlife, a prayer attesting to the quality of the service of Pahery as an official, and an appeal for the purpose of having the living recite the prayers for the offerings. Pahery was the mayor for a time in EL-KAB in Esna, the scribe of the treasury. His name is spelled otherwise Pahery with the I. So I was reading some of the other books from ancient literature, but this was a book that I had, and it's very easily obtained. It's called Hymns, Prayers, and Songs, an anthology of ancient Egyptian lyric poetry, translated by John L. Foster. When I started reading this book, man, something else started to change and click for me. I don't know what it is, because I'm still evolving and I'm still learning. But this particular book, there was some writings in here and some things that has been really, really resonating with me, the hymns and the prayers. So this is the book I'm going to be reading from. I have a copy of it, but I'm going to show you. It's very easy to obtain. Those of you that would like to get a copy of the book, you can easily go to internetarchive.org and borrow the book, but this is it. This is a copy of the book. It's very easy. So Internet Archives, you can go right here and download the book and go through it. It's very, 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 very beautiful. So before I read, I'm going to scroll through some more of the pictures. So these are some of the pictures that I found from a website. I want to give credit to the website that I was looking at that had these pictures on it. So if you guys could see, this is the website. I don't want to, it's called the ASADA Project. I'm not trying to hate, but they have some beautiful pictures on there of the actual stone. So, and look at how defaced it is. You could see like the beautiful artwork of our ancestors, but then you could see a lot of it's just like random stuff like graffiti or like vandalism that's on it. But needless to say, these are some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Nefer pictures by our ancestors. And I just want to give credit and show the work, right? Because when you begin to explore some of these tombs, the colors and the detail is magnificent. And I just want to share this with everyone because I know some of you are where I'm at. That's a baby. And just seeing it is like, look at this. Look at this. What is the graffiti? Like vandalism. But the work is beautiful. Like, how could you deface this? You know, it's just no respect. But this is the prayer of, this is the tomb of Pahery. I just wanted to share this with you because these artifacts can be visited right now. This brother didn't just exist in a book. These are actual artifacts. This is the entrance to his tomb. This is him and his wife. Just showing some beautiful Nefer pictures, things to be explored. Fascinating. I'm just going to click through these, and then I'm going to begin the reading. Look at the amount of vandalism. It's just, it doesn't make any sense. And I think that's been my calling now, is to protect the tones of our ancestors, to utter them, to keep them alive, right? To keep what they said alive, to change how I speak and speak the language of the Neter. Look at this. This is beautiful, but at the same time, it's heavily defaced, which is it shows the level of respect that they have for our writing, shows the level of respect that we have. And that says November 14th, 1839. Anyway, thank you for allowing me to share, and I'm going to begin the readings. I just wanted to show you guys the tomb and where this writing was actually found at. Feel free to go to Wikipedia, go to archive.org, and you can find this book. So this is the bas relief of EL-KAB. This is Pahery right here. And this is a work scene. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful artwork. This is absolutely stunning. And I'm going to begin the reading. So we're going to begin on page 125. And this is called The Nature of the Beyond, the Prayers of Pahery. Pahery lived during early dynasty 18 and was the mayor of A.K.A.B, Esna. The walls of his tomb at EL-KAB offer the most extensive characterization of the afterlife that survives from ancient Egypt. From his prayers and descriptions, we can see the function of his tomb and the necessity of regular offerings to sustain his soul. We also follow his vision of what life with Osiris will be like and of the possibilities for moving back and forth between this world as an invisible spirit and the next as one of the glorious redeemed. It is also interesting to note the presence of Pahery's prayers of the concept of the God within the living human breast. The prayers of Pahery. Prayers to the god for offerings. An offering which the king makes to Amun, Lord of the thrones of the two lands, King of eternity, Lord of forever, divine ruler, Lord of the high double plume, Soul one before times, greatest of ancients of primeval days, without equal, creator of men and gods, living flame which rose out of chaos in order to lighten the sun folk. And to Nekbet, the shining one, mistress of heaven, lady of the two lands, to Osiris, foremost of the westerners, lord of this, great in Abydos, to Hathor, mistress of desert borders, fearless among the Neter, to Ptah Sokar, lord of the Shet, to Anubis, lord of the Rastal, and to the Enneads, the greater and the lesser. May they give 1,000 of bread, beer, meat, and fowl, 1,000 offerings of provisions, 1,000 offerings of every plant which flourishes upon earth, and 1,000 of everything good and pure, which is offered in the presence of the All-Lord. And may they receive the bread and drink which is before the Lord of eternity, and the milk which appears upon the offering table, and the water which gushes forth from Elephantine, and the north wind which blows over the land at the festivities of the month, the 6th day, the half month, the great procession, the rising of Sathis, the feast of jubilation of Tehuti, of the first birth of Osiris, of Isis, the procession of men, the procession of the 4th day, the evening offering, the rising of the river, and the festivals of heaven according to their days and according to the daily rituals. May they provide for you a sacred robe of finest linen. For those taken from the limbs of the god, may they anoint you with sacred oil. May you drink the water that is left upon the altar, and may you receive offerings from what is upon it, as one honored among the foremost of the blessed. For the soul of the mayor of EL-KAB, the scribe, Pahery, vindicated, filled with devotion to his Lord. The nature of the beyond, the prayer for life in the afterworld. May you come and go while living with a joyful heart by favor of the gods, by favor of the lords of gods, with a fine burial in old age. After your length of years has come, may you take your place in your sarcophagus, unite with earth in the western land, become transformed to a living spirit, powerful over bread, water, and air, which may take shape as phoenix or swallow, as falcon or heron, just as you wish. May you ferry across without hindrance and sail upon the waters of the flood. May your life return once more, your spirit never deserting your body again. May your spirit be holy among the transfigured, and may the blessed hold converse with you. Your likeness is there among them in heaven, while you are receiving your offerings on earth. May you have power over water, breath, and air. Drink whatever your heart desires. May you be given your eyes to see with, your eyes for hearing whatever is said, your mouth for speaking, and your feet to walk. May your eyes move for you and your shoulders. May your flesh be firm, your muscles thriving. May you have joy of all your members and count your body whole as well. No evil is accountable to you, and your heart is with you truly. Your mind is yours as formally as you go forth to the sky. May you explore the afterworld in whatsoever shape you shall desire. May they call you every day to the table of Osiris, who was truly good, and may you enjoy the offerings in his presence, and the gifts for the Lord of the sacred land, for the soul of the mayor of El-KAB, the mayor of Esna, counter of grain from Dendera to El-KAB, the vigilant administrator, free from wrongdoing, the scribe Pahery vindicated. The prayer for describing the afterlife. May you eat the loaves in the presence of God, by the great staircase of the Lord of the Ennead. May you turn from there to the place where he is, in the midst of the high tribunal of judges. May you move about freely among them, a friend to the followers of Heru. May you come and go unhindered, and not be turned back from the doors of the other world. May the gates of heaven be open to you, and the very doorbolts unlock of themselves. May you enter the hall of two truths, and the God who is in it honors you. May you be at ease in the underworld, traveling freely about in the city of happy. May your heart have joy in your plowing, in your plot in the field of reeds. May your portion reach what has been set for you at the harvest, and the harvest arrive full of grain. May the draw rope be taut in the ferry boat, sail to your heart's desire. May you go forth from the tomb each dawn, and find your way back each evening. May they kindle a taper for you at night, until the sun shines on your breast. Let them say to you, welcome, welcome to your house of the ever-living. May you gaze upon Ra in the circuit of heaven, and glimpse Amun when he shines. May you be mindful of beauty each day. May all that impedes you be driven to earth. May you spend eternity in gladness of heart, esteemed by the God who is within you. Your heart is with you. It will never abandon you, and your provisions endure in their place. For the soul of the scribe Pahery vindicated. Pahery's autobiography, his claim of rectitude. He says, I was a nobleman, effective for his Lord, wise, not negligent. I proceeded on the path which I sought out, and came to understand the goal of living. I reckoned up the farthest limits in those writings, which dealt with actions of the king, and all the affairs of the royal palace were smooth as happy flowing to the great green sea. My voice was skilled in furthering the interests of my Lord, concerned as I was with balancing accounts. I was not neglectful of the payments, nor did I profit from the surpluses. My own heart guided me along the path to praises of the king. My pen made me famous. It made my voice heard among the magistrates, and it enhanced my reputation, so that I outdistanced noblemen, me in the presence, and my good character elevated me, summoned as one unbiased and placed in the balance. I emerged as one esteemed and trusted without taint. I came and went with my heart, my sole companion. I did not speak falsely to another person, knowing the God who dwells in humankind. I could perceive him and thus distinguish one path from another. I acted exactly as commanded. I did not confuse report with its reporter. I did not speak the language of the streets, nor consort with those of little character. I was one who attained benevolence, one praised who came forth favored from the womb, the mayor of El-KAB, Pahery, begotten of the prince's tutor, the scribe, ATEF, Meri, vindicated, and born to the mistress of the estate, Cam, vindicated. appeal to the living. He says, pray, listen, all you who have now come to be, let me speak to you without evocation. O living ones, you who exist, nobles and commons who are upon the earth, servants of God, hallowed in their calling. Each scribe who bears the staff of office, the one conversant with God's language, each one skilled in dealing with subordinates, the speaker distinguished for his readings of the liturgy. May you all give praise to Ra, Lord of eternity, and to Nekbet, the shining goddess of El-KAB. And all of you passerbys, effective in your varied offices, may you live to endow your children. Just so, may you recite the offering prayer in the manner found in the writings, and the invocation offering as spoken by those long dead, just as it came from the mouth of God. Anyone who shall hear, bend his arm, shall grow in the counsels of righteousness. To act properly according to tradition is to bear witness before this gravestone. Your 1,000 of bread, your 1,000 of beer, your 100,000 of everything good, true, and pure, for the Osiris, mayor of EL-KAB, mayor of Esna, treasurer of the southward voyage, the scribe, excellent at reckoning, Pahery, vindicated. Let me speak to you all, help you to understand. This is a recitation without excesses or exaggerations. There is no slander, no disputation in it. There is no contending with another person, no troubling some poor man in his misery. These are sweet words of consolation. The mind cannot be surfeited with hearing them. The breath of the mouth can never be used up. There is no breathlessness, no weariness in this. Goodness is yours when you perform it, for you discover that it earns you favor. While I was on earth among the living, no injustices toward God were counted against me, and I became a blessed spirit. Oh, I have furnished my house in the realm under God, and my share is by me in everything. Yet I shall not fail to answer a prayer. A dead man is a father to any who aid him. He does not forget one who pours water to honor him. It is good to consider this. Oh, tap. Let me get back to my screen. Oh, tap, can y'all hear me? Can I still be heard? Yes, okay.
Yes, Hotep.
What's up, good brother? I'm trying to find my. I done lost my place in the reading, but that man, every time I read it, brother, I get chills, man. I get like I have like goosebumps, bro. Like that is, man. Hold on, I have to find this part that I have to go back to, just to share with you guys how I felt. There it goes, right there. He says, these are sweet words of consolation. The mind cannot be suffered with hearing them. The breath of the mouth could never be used up. There is no breathlessness, no weariness in it. In this, goodness is yours when you perform it, for you discover that it earns you favor. That's like saying like you reap what you sow, right? It says, while I was on earth among the living, no injustices were counted toward God. No injustices toward God were counted against me, and I became a blessed spirit. While on earth among the living, he said he became a blessed spirit. He said, oh, I have furnished my house in the realm under God, and my share is by me in everything. Your share is by you in everything. So everything that you do is what you get back. The energy that you give off is what you get back. This is how I interpreted it when I read it. Then it says, yet I shall not fail to answer a prayer. I shall not fail to answer a prayer. A dead man is a father to any who aid him, right? But this prayer is the appeal to the living. So this is the duality in saying that you are the Ka, and you're giving offerings to the Ka, and you're gonna one day become a Ka. He does not forget one who pours water to honor him. It is good for you to consider this. Those are the last words. This is how this ends. He does not forget one who pours water for him. It is good for you to consider this. Man, this thing gave me goosebumps, man. When I read this, the beautiful, oh man, it's just, you know, it allows me to see that I read this, right, and I needed this. When I read this, I needed this. When I discovered it, right, when I discovered it, it touched me in a way, because on this path, it's like so much ISFAT, man. It's like the ISFAT is coming out. I'm like, where's it all coming from? You know? And it's so challenging, and it's so important that we remain focused. It is so very important. So when I discovered this actual prayer, I wasn't even looking for it. I was just, you know, flicking through my thing, and I discovered it. And when I read it, it touched me so that I had such a great night of rest. And it was so powerful, the literature and the lesson in it, right? Because it basically told me that, hey, you know, this is how it spoke to me. Basically, it was like, hey, you know, this journey that you're on of enlightenment, of wanting to be better, do better, see better, do better, that this journey is it's gonna bear fruit, that is gonna be rewarding, right? Because it takes a lot to stay on the path. It really does, especially when everybody around you is just completely imbued with ISFAT, man. I'm laughing, but it's really nothing to laugh at, because it is very discouraging. And I just want to tell everybody to not get discouraged. I want to tell everyone to, you know, remember the wisdom of our ancestors, because when I discovered that one prayer and I read it, I had begun to read it a couple of weeks ago. It just began to hit different, man. It began to motivate me and empower me in a way. I've been telling the brothers, I've been trying to read that out loud. And I don't know what it is. I really, truly don't, other than just me leading with the left. That's the thing that I stay focused on, right? That I'm going to stay on this path of Maat no matter what. I've been getting hated on something tremendously for the last, I would say, month, man, you know. And I say hated on, these are matrixy terms, but I know you all understand when I speak like this, right? Because I'm in the process of unlearning and relearning, but I've been getting hated on tremendously, just outside of this frequency that we're on, right? And when I say that our family members and what we call friends, and just people that's not in alignment with Maat. You all know what I'm talking about. I don't have to sit here and explain this to you guys, right? But just how difficult it is to just stay on this path, man. And the one thing that I realized is that that people hate up. That energy of hate is jealousy. Jealousy is a weakness, first of all. I just want to say that. I just want to tell everybody that, right? If you're a person that doesn't want to see your fellow man or your, someone that you know or someone just around you, if you don't want to see your environment do better and just see people evolve, and then it's something wrong with you. So jealousy is a weakness. I'm not going to say it's for suckers. I'm trying to speak differently, but I just want to say that people hate up, they don't hate down. So if you've been experiencing any type of jealousy or hate, know that whatever you're doing, continue to do it. Especially if your heart and you're moving from your heart, continue to do that, because people are going to continue to hate. So give them something to continue to hate on. If your path is Maat and you're on that path and you still seem to encounter any type of anything, then that's the path that you need to stay on. It's not easy. I heard someone say that it's not many. It's a verse where it says, "It's lonely at the top. It's not many of us." Well, here at the house of Aten, we're building a nation, so there's going to be plenty of us, because the Natiro are not outnumbered. And I just want to I don't know, man. I seem like I'm just talking a lot, but I've been going through a lot for these last few weeks, and this prayer of Pahery has helped me tremendously. And I just want to share this and share that with you guys, because that's what we need to do. We need to utter these types of tones. This is the frequency that we need to be on. This is the way we need to speak to each other. This is the way we need to treat each other. We need to encourage each other and motivate each other and inspire each other and build each other up. A chain is strong as its weakest link. A chain is strong as its weakest link. So, it's just very, very, very important that we acknowledge the truth, and that we maintain, this path of enlightenment and not get discouraged. So that's how I've been feeling on my heart. I don't know, it seems like it's all over the place, but the prayer of Pahery has helped me tremendously in understanding that you reap what you sow. You give off what you get back. So the importance of offerings, the importance of reciprocity, just to sum it up, that's what I got from that prayer. So I hope you all got something from it, because since I've been doing these readings, that has been one of the most beautiful things that has touched me. That, the creation story, all of them, just that whole frequency of Maat. So Tua and Hinu to everyone in the chat that participates and that's here and that supports. And I just want to say Hinu to all of you. Hotep Ma'at.
Tua to you, great brother, for that reading. That was definitely life-giving, and I am right with you as far as being hated on and the challenges. But that section that you read is so good. Let's listen to it one more again. Goodness is yours when you perform it. You discover that it earns you favor. He does not forget one who pours water to honor him. It is good for you to consider it. I really love that. That definitely caught my attention, and you so eloquently expressed what that expresses. And then I want to share another part that I really liked as well. It is, I was a nobleman, effective for his lord, wise, not negligent. I proceeded on the path which I sought out, and came to understand the goal of living. I reckoned up the furthest limits in those writings which deal with actions of the king, the pharaoh, the Pahery, and all the affairs of the royal palace were smooth as happy flowing to the great green sea. My voice was skilled in furthering the interests of my Neb, concerned as I was with balancing accounts. I was not neglectful of the payments, nor did I profit from the surpluses. My own heart guided me along the path to praises of the Pahery. My pen, this is for Ani, made me famous. It made my voice heard among the magistrates, and it enhanced my reputation so that I outdistanced noblemen. Yo, this dude, this brother, this part, he was a scribe for sure. He was writing. And I was thinking when you were reading, I was like, the Netzeru, the part EE, our family were the greatest recording engineers ever. They are the original. You talk about recording, you talk about pre-production, you talk about recording, you talk about mixing, you talk about mastering. Nobody messing with us when it comes to these to this kind of capturing what was happening. And I believe, I know that if you're in an energy, an environment where it's nothing but netters and the turts around, you got a lot to record. You like, I'm holding on to this because this is so beautiful. I don't know when I'm ever gonna have this moment again. You nowadays, when you see footage of sometimes people at concerts, they not watching the concerts. They got their phones out, they recording, because a lot of people, they don't know when they go next concert is gonna be, or they love the person that's performing so much. Our ancestors, they was all about capturing the magic, the heka. You could probably cut it. It was like they were there. Like they were there. You could cut the spirituality with a knife because they were surrounded by it. And I'll never forget, Saba said in one of my first individual classes with him, my 101s, he said, the Netterus, the people of Kemet, were so imbued with nature, they couldn't even speak or write with it not being included with what they were expressing. Think about that. Like, that is very powerful. They're not writing, or they're not rhyming for the sake of riddling. They're not painting for the sake of, it's not a hobby. It had to be captured because it was so illuminated, right? We're talking about beyond a beauty that most of us experience. And so this is a great pick. Hello to you, great brother, for the tones and the readings and keeping our ancestors' stories alive.
Any great brother. Yeah, I'm honored, brother. I'm honored to keep the echo. I'm honored to continue to echo the tones of our ancestors, because that's the only tones that we need to be echoing, quite frankly.
Yes, Hotep, great brothers. Yeah, this is a beautiful piece of literature that, like you said, great brother Menkhu Ara, Hinu to you, ATEF, for reading this and the show, bringing forward the how beautiful the penmanship is, and showing his perhe, which for those who may not know is the metanetic term for tomb or mastaba, the house of He, which is eternity, house of a million years. Tuah for showing that, because his tomb is absolutely beautiful. And because he was a scribe, you see so much meta netter all throughout his entire per He. So Tuah for showing that and letting everyone see that, and reiterating that, you know, these aren't just people who exist in books. You know, this is an actual living being that existed and has a what they call tomb with his literature on the walls, his journey through the afterlife on the walls, his titles, what he did. And I love how they talk to each other. I took a couple screenshots to from some of the readings that you had to showcase some, because it's just absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, this great scribe here was did not play about his pen at all, and was very intentional. Like, I've never heard or read anything of someone saying that when to think ahead, to make something that, you know, when people, the living people, are going to come and read what you're writing and given instruction. He's given instruction for the future, for whoever comes up and is to read what he left. It's really ingenious what he did. And speaking about prayer, yeah, his great brother here was just phenomenal. So let me share a couple of highlight some of the things that you read that are just amazing, that we see in the Purim Haru, right? Become transformed to a living spirit, powerful over bread and water and air, which may take shape as phoenix or swallow, as falcon or heron, just as you wish. And this is something that's so very important, and showing how, again, doing what pleases the Ka, being able to have control to take shape, right? And even what that means, to be able to form and take shape, and only after becoming an Aku, a living spirit. The transformation, taking shape as a phoenix, a swallow, a falcon, a heron, whatever it is that you wish, you're able to take that form. And we have chapters for this in the Purim Haru: a chapter of transforming into a phoenix, a Benu, chapter of transforming into a swallow, a chapter of transforming into the golden hawk. We have these writings in the Purim Haru. And so this is what we're able to do. And, you know, for him to write this is just amazing. May you explore the afterworld in whatsoever shape you desire. So again, if you desire, may you explore. Let's explore the afterworld in whatever shape you desire. That's so powerful. And another reason why I'm just so grateful to be in the midst of these frequencies and these tones, because this is just amazing, right? And then here, having power, and I'll come back to that one. May you come and go unhindered, and may not be turned back from the doors of the other world, right? And we've given classes on the doors. Saba Tehuti has taught on the doors in the Medu Netta class, and even just being the Sab or the Sabah, which is the doors, and understanding that there's so many doors. You are a door, you're a door within a door, and there's doors that you have to go through in the what's known as the other world, or the underworld, or the afterworld. The nets are Kurt. So I won't be turned back from any of those doors. May the gates of heaven be opened, and the very door bolts unlock of themselves. That's powerful. The door bolts unlock. Imagine you walk up to your door and the door knows you, and that's you, and it unlocks itself. You don't have to do nothing. You just being who you are unlocks the door. That's so powerful to think about.
That's what's going on now. Whatever you do is the door that gets unlocked for you. However you behave, those are the doors that you're unlocking, because you are the door. Beautiful, not just in the afterlife, here. Who are you? What are you doing? What doors are you unlocking for yourself?
Deliberate creation.
Yes, how are you living your life? Go ahead, brother. I didn't mean to cut your bill.
No, yeah, thank you, Tua. Cut in anytime. That's absolutely 1000% correct. And this is the beautiful thing about what the ancestors taught us. And when reading the Purim Haru and reading these writings, it speaks many about being able to have that power in the Netzar Kurt and on earth. So they didn't separate the two. They understood that being able to what this is just a reflection of that which is already occurring in the Ka realm, the realm of the Netzar Kurt. And so that was a beautiful thing that you just said, and it goes to show how deep the ancestors were to be able to write something like that, and to have it be reflected here, because it is a lot. And, you know, when someone says I'm gonna present an opportunity, you know, here's a door for you to walk through. Yes, we are unlocking these doors ourselves through our consciousness, and they're unlocking themselves. And so just to read it in such a beautiful sentence structure that this thousands of years old is just phenomenal. May you enter the hall of the two truths, the double Ma'ati, right? The double Ma'ati is the hall of the two truths, and the gods who is in it honor you. These writings, it makes absolute sense. The more we begin to read and study and take in this information, how important it was for those who do not want this information to exist, why they went through all of what they went through to try to destroy it, and put everyone under a hypnotic spell of the Bible, and where none of this exists, where, you know, the only this exists when you believe in your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. That's the only time any of this has any possibility to exist, and it only assists with belief in something and something that he said, and what he says. You know, it's always about me, I did this, this is me. You know, my voice was skilled in furthering the interest of my Neb, right? And that's what we speak about here all the time, is utilizing. This is why we're the Kuru, right? Utilizing the voice, becoming skilled in the Kur to further the interest of the entire thing, the whole thing, the Neb, the entire body. Concerned as I was with balancing accounts, I was not neglectful of the payments. We're only echoing what the ancient ones taught us to echo. They were the representation of greatness. They said, he said, I was not neglectful of the payments. I did everything that I could to further the interests. Nor did I profit from the surpluses. My own heart guided me along the path of praises. My own heart guided me along the path to praises of the King. Right? And so if we carry this, we will have no problem building anything. The consistency and the discipline would continue to stay structured. And where we're not neglecting our responsibilities, and we're actually furthering the interest. We're not taking from We're not taking from the surplus, right? You take in what belongs to you, not from the actual surplus of the entire thing, and not neglectful of the actual equity that you are putting into that thing. The ancient ones were, when it comes to business, this is one of the things that inspired me, and being able to show forth and prove that business and Ma'at can exist, because Ma'at is the one who brought forth business. Prior to now, business is only looked at as taking advantage of someone, and someone having to steal from someone, and things not being in order, and it's chaos. The ones who taught business, and to do it in Ma'at, and it's taught in the Seba'it that, when you put Ma'at first, when you stand on that and follow that, and you give adoration to the Aten, all that what you need and all that your necessities come towards you, to not ask for riches. It's more so doing what follows and is in alignment with your ka, and wealth comes from that place, not from looking for wealth in itself. And so the teachings were so deep. I love it. Pray, listen, all you who have now come to be, let me speak to you without equivocation. And see, this is what I was speaking about, when he's writing something, knowing that someone's going to come and read it. And he's saying, pray, listen. It's two different things, to pray and then to listen. All you who now have come to be, let me speak to you. So I'm already in the Netter Kurt. Pray and listen. Let me speak to you. That's so deep. That's so deep. Goodness is yours when you perform it. Again, it's when you perform it, it's the action putting in, for you discover that it earns you favor. And this is what people have yet to realize. I learned this early on, and I've noticed people have yet to realize this, that when your goodness is what is leading you, it is what favors you. People have a difficult time understanding that when you try to take advantage of a situation, when you try to take advantage or get more out of something than what you're putting in, that it's not going to be advantageous to you. That is not how this works. The illusion will make it seem that way. That's why also the laws of Ma'at say to not be proud of riches gained off of stealing. Don't be proud of the riches that you gained from taking it from somebody else. When you wake up, it'll no longer be in your storehouse. That's the illusion. Yet I shall not fail to answer a prayer. And he's the one who's answering the prayers. I shall not fail to answer a prayer. What you gonna read this? Who is this? Is this Yahweh speaking? Ain't Yahweh the one who answers prayers? I answer your prayers, right? Now this is Pahery, right? Because we are the Netter. We have that. We are the ones who answer our prayers. Prayers answer the prayers to the ones who pray to us. Yeah, and then here's some of the meta netter for the may you have power, right? The Sakim in over the water and over the Nifu, over the air, over the water and over the air. Drink what your heart desires, right? This is powerful. May be given to you the eyes to see with, in your ears. And that word ears is the ankhs, the ankti. For hearing whatever is said, the jed, to hear, sajim, the jed, to hear whatever is said. So how important it is to what are you taking into your ears? And this is why I love Pahery and great brother A.T.T.O.N for reading this and bringing this forward, because these writings are so so deep, and they're so if we just follow what they left, we will be absolutely excellent in everything that we do, and reprogramming all of this matrix, right? Your mouth for speaking, and your feet for walking, right? And there's another, this glyph here is the sh sound, and it's water. So it's also here, you the actual legs, being that canal, that mer. May your arms move for you, and may your shoulders move for you. Your flesh be firm, your muscles be thriving, right? To be whole. May you join all of your members together to become Tim, right? The Tim, to become complete, to become whole, and Ucha, whole and well. So having the power, you know, Sikkim, to gather up all of your body parts, your ability to be able to breathe air, right? And I broke that down in my 9 aspects of eternal life class, and how breath isn't just associated with living in this what they call physical body. Breath is nifu, and it also exists in the netzerkert, in the duat, right? Having power to breathe air, to have power over water, to drink the water, right? Whatever your heart desires, to be able to see, right? And the same for those who may have outer body experiences and wake up in sleep paralysis, you're seeing not with your physical eyes. It may be black, and you have to I have power over my eyes to see, and now you can see. You know, I have power over my ears to hear, now I can hear. I have power over my arms, and now I can move my arms, right? So all of what this is saying is literal guidance of and what we should be practicing here now. So when that time comes, fully prepared, you know, that confidence again. There's no fear. There's no, oh, am I gonna be? No, you're fully confident because you've been doing this. You're that. You are that. There is no fear. You're complete at peace and confident in your ability to be able to do all of what we're reading and what we're learning and what we're training to be and to do. So yeah, this is beautiful. But yeah, this writing is absolutely phenomenal. It's fire. To our great brother Tefrim Maat for bringing forth Pahery, one of the great scribes of Kemet, and showing his Perhe, and where he was, where he left his final place, and what was in there, and reading some of what was in there, and what was we thinking about, what was we writing about, what who had time to do anything other than that, and to know that when people come to visit you, here, let me give you instructions for those who are coming and read, pray and listen, for I'll answer your prayers. Man, Henu, Hotep, yeah. To our great brother Tefrim Maat for reading this.
Any great brother. I didn't even know what I was reading, brother. So it's so many beautiful, great stories. Listen, I gotta keep it real, man. I love being a baby because it's like everything I have so much literature. It's like discovering it is so. I'm like a kid in a candy store, you know, so to speak, to where it's like every time I discover a new writing or something, because I was reading the stories. I was reading all the stories, and it was like almost like superhero stories, like the comic books, right? The stories are so great. And then I discovered the prayers and the hymns, brother. Because I have so much. Our ancestors left behind a treasure trove of literature and things for us to digest and process and learn from, that there's no shortage of it. There's no shortage of the direction that I can take. And there's no better tone to speak than the tones of our ancestors. You know, there's no other path to be on other than the path of Maat. So, you know, I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I was able to find this when I did, and to be able to gain from it, because it's so powerful. The beautiful things and lessons that he speaks about as far as reciprocity and basically, you know, living in truth and living in righteousness, right? Just it's so many. Like, you could go down line for line, brother, and it's just he said, I did not speak the language of the streets, nor consort with those of little character. Oh my goodness. Did that hit me? That hit me like a ton of bricks, brother. I was laying down, I read that, I was like, wow. You know, because that was one of the things that I realized early on when I heard Saba speak. You know, I was like, wow, that brother speaks very, very intelligently. He's very calm. That frequency is a frequency that I need to echo. So, you know, just understanding what's real and what's not, you know. And you know, Ani, you know, it takes me, usually I don't know what I'm gonna read. Usually I don't know in advance. Like, Ani be like, what are we reading? I'm like, I don't know, brother. Because it really has to come to me. This one, I knew I was gonna read this before I read the last one. Like, this is how much this has resonated with me. And I think I might I don't know, guys. I think I'm gonna read the hymn to Maat and a couple more hymns for my next reading, because I'm really trying to imbue and understanding the importance of imbuing the frequency of Maat, especially right now. Just with this time, with what's going on, it's just very important. So yeah, Nini, a great brother, you know, and Hinu to the Netter, and Tua for the Natiru for guiding me. You know, I asked for that too. I asked, and I that was part of my prayer, that I want to be guided by the truth. I want to be guided by the Netter. I want to be guided, you know, by good, everything that is good and true. Just as the hymn and the prayer eloquently points out, you know. So yeah, great brother, thank you for that.
Yes, absolutely. Everyone, be sure that you are supporting. You know, supporting. This was beautiful. I know I've never heard or seen these writings or on any platform ever. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if anyone else has a link of Pahery being read and spoken about. And I'd love to see other people speaking on these tones. So continue to support. The link has been posted. If anyone wants to come up and say any words, I'll post it again here. And yes, everyone, make sure you go and get the books that Brother Tefrim Kemetic showed, full of power, just power tones. And everyone can utilize them. You know, Great Saba Tehuti just gave the greatest Hotep class, offering class, altar class, and now here Tefrim Kemetic just gave you the book with all of the tones, the prayers to the Natiru that you can utilize for yourselves at your altars. To give voice offerings, because we see that to give a voice offering, which is the Ker F, and you see the house with the Ker coming out of the house, the voice offering, and give those to the Natiru and build a relationship, because Tefrim Kemetic also spoke about the Isfet that exist, and for us to get to where we need to go, we need the assistance of the Natiru and the ancestors to fully get to exactly where we're going. So yes, here's the book, Hymns, Prayers, and Songs, an anthology of ancient Egyptian lyric poetry. Everyone get this book and go in and read. get familiar with the writings, get familiar with the tones, and yes, utilize them. So yeah, tuat to everyone who sent in support. I'm gonna go ahead and show some of the support that did come in to the great Meru, to the great supporters, which is why you are the Meru. The love that we have for you is is eternal. So if y'all embryo, I'm still in my past life. That's funny. That is hilarious.
Come on, Menkhu. You know I'm a baby, bro. I'm still a baby, man. I can't even fake it. Yo, listen. I just heard the word Maat 3 years ago, bro. I can't even fake it, brother. I'm like, but I love it. Let me tell you something. I'm going back now, and I was so I've been on this wave. I told y'all I've been on a wave, right? To where I had made some conscious decisions within myself, right? Some years ago where, listen, I'm finna just change my life, right? What I was going to change to, how I was going to change it, I had no idea. I just knew that I wanted to be better, do better. Okay, boom. It led me to Maat. How did it lead me to Maat? Very, very, very strangely, very strange, very magical, very beautiful. But, you know, I've been going back now and listening to some of the first classes that Saba did on the other platform, and I am completely blown away because I was there. So it's almost like I've been in a trance, like I've been hypnotized, but in a good way. So it's like I'm unhypnotized, right? Because I'm not in a trance of Isfet, but I've been learning and I've been on this path, on this wave of just pure knowledge. And it's so beautiful because all I was looking for was the truth. And it absolutely led me to Maat. My Ib, my Ka led me here. Period. I just heard the word Maat 3 years ago. I just heard the word Netter 3 years ago. And when I saw the word, I saw it as 3 letters. NTR. What is this? I was so confused. I had never saw that. I'm an adult. And this is my first time ever seeing that word. And I thought it was the initials. I thought it stood for something. So I went and I looked it up and I couldn't find very much on the letters NTR. But what I could gather was, oh, this means God. All right, cool. You know, but that was my beginnings. And then a couple of weeks later, I see this guy with this snake and he's speaking very very nefer, and I was exposed to this. I mean, the synchronicity of the way it lined up was just beautiful. So I'm still a baby though, brother, and I can't fake it. And I'm glad to be a baby because there's so much that I have to unlearn. Like I'm congested with lies and foolishness and isfet. Our whole life, the way we live, everything about everything is just complete isfet. Our whole surroundings, right? I have Saturday's pod class, I have today, and then I have Monday's class, and then I have the interactions that I have with my brothers, and then my family. But other than that, everything is pure Isfet. It's pure, complete Isfet. And I know that all of you are, you know, we all encounter our own different things, but yeah, it's this is a frequency that I'm not changing my frequency. So whatever this is going to get me, whatever, as the good brother Pahery wrote, whatever this is going to get me, I'm going to lead with my heart, and I'm going to reap those benefits. And I'm honored. So yeah, good brother. So you can show the support. I'm just happy, man, because you know you have to. I have to find the joy in everything. You know, I try to find a light at the end of the tunnel. I try to look at things from a perspective of what can I learn from this? Is there anything good that I could take from this? How is this benefiting me? Even when quote unquote bad things happen or things that I don't necessarily like or agree with, I always try to look at them and say, well, what am I to learn from this? You know, what is the netter trying to teach me? You know, what's my you know, what's my lesson in this? You know, how am I to benefit from this, no matter how bad it is, or no matter how bad it may seem? So just stay on your path of Maat, everybody, because we're building this nation brick by brick. Great brother, go ahead. You're on mute, brother.
Okay, Tua. All right. So let's start with Anu and Antu, who sends in $20 for tip for prayers of Pahery. Hinu, Tua. Fantastic, wonderful members. Karu per Aten. They are absolutely wonderful and support for the House of Aten and the great Saba Tehuti, Amenhotep Ra. Tuan Hinu for you all and moving succinctly as one. It is definitely seen. So Hotep and Tua for representing. All right, next we have Kemetic Hancock, who sends in $10 for support. To our good brother Kemetic Hancock for the support, consistent supporter as well. And we appreciate you and your appreciation. All right, next we have Nookpoo, who sends in 333 for Tua Nefer Medu ATEF Tua.
Any upgrade, brother? Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate that support, man. That's what it's about, too, just being true and authentic to yourself, you know? I'm a baby, I'm an embryo, but I'm happy to be here, though. Happy to be on this frequency. I'm happy to be standing alongside these great brothers and all of you great supporters. It's a really, 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 really good feeling to know that there's other people out there that support the truth. Purely, just the truth, you know, because this isn't a channel with a bunch of isfed and going on, and we could easily change the frequency and increase the numbers drastically, but that's not the frequency we on. So it's great to see that there's other people on this frequency of truth and just truth. So to all of you great supporters.
Yes, absolutely. And Nookpoo is we appreciate you, great brothers. Brothers definitely supporting the House of Aten, who sends in another 333 for Hinu Tua Netter Aten for the Medu Netter Tones Tua Maat. Yeah, to our great brother, we definitely appreciate you. And he sends in more support. He sends in more support. So let's pull those up as well. Hinu to you, great brother, Nookpoo. And he sends in 333 for Uncle Jasaneb. Hinu Netter Ahati Maat, and one more says 333 Hinu Saba Nefer Netter Tehuti Heka Meri Maat. Yes, to our great brother, we definitely appreciate the support that you are giving. Leading by example. So continue to keep being who you are, great brother. We appreciate your aku in the in all of the classes and all of the meetings here in the lives. We definitely appreciate everything that you are doing. We appreciate you. All right, and we have one more. Tua Hinu, all the great Meru, Meru who are definitely stepping up and doing your part as being the Meru. We appreciate that, the support system. Next, we have Begad Leisure, who sends in $10 for Hotep Nehet ATTON. Yes, we appreciate you, Maharu. This is Maharu in the chat. Begad Leisure. Yes, Hotep Hinu to the great Nani Aset Mer says greetings, quality above quantity. That is one of my favorite lines. Absolutely. We appreciate you, great Neteret, for your presence here in the class. We always appreciate and are excited to see you here in the class with us. We give you supreme adoration. Nani Aset Mer, great Saba Tehuti, Titi Amun, and moderators of the Tehuti pod class, Anki and Maat, and now Atefrim Kim Maat, Hinu and Tua. All right, and so let me double check. Yes, we appreciate everyone. So everyone watching on the playback, you may be asking, well, how do we send in support? Well, you see the link scrolling across the bottom, House of Aten, and it's also in the bio. And for those who may be on the couch watching this on your TV, you can just pick up your phone and scan the QR code right here. So we bring a doorway for everyone in every which way. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and continue to show your support for the House of Aten, the ancient Tehutian teachings of the Natiru. All right, so it don't seem like anyone come up to the panel. That's okay. We definitely appreciate all the support. And yeah, if any of you great brothers have anything that you would like to speak on or say before we close out and get ready to close this thing out.
Great brother Menkhu, I'll close it after you.
Peace and love to the chat. Hinu to the brothers on the panel. I just want to thank the Netaru that I'm here, and Saba Tehuti came and rescued me during the time of the pandemic, and I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, and that's a very beautiful feeling. Hinu for the reading, brother ATEF, and I will end with this adoration. Come to me, Tehuti, old noble ibis. Come to me and give me counsel to make me skillful in your calling. He who masters it is found fit to hold office. Fate and fortune are to be found with you. Hinu and peace.
Hinu, great brother Tua, for that. Yes, we appreciate and love each of you, all the Karu, all the Meru. Be attentive of all the announcements that we're going to be making. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Hinu to the great moderator, Primordial Thought 9. We appreciate you, great brother, wonderful moderator. and everything that you're doing as well behind the scenes. And Hinu, to all the supporters of the YouTube who joined the YouTube membership. And would you all like to hear a quick snippet of something? You want to hear a quick snippet?
Of course. Yeah. Don't ask us no questions.
Hey, listen.
Don't ask us.
Okay, let me see if I got like a little 30-second snippet of something. Let me see. Let me see something.
Did he just
Not a surprise when you learn of the light that I bring. As above, so below, I found a rhythm and flow as I grow with the pendulum swing. This is the matrix where everyone's faking they sleep here in life while we wake up in dreams. Shedding the skin like a serpent, this work makes it worth it, attaining a purpose while searching internal, examine what all is in me. Most would not make it, their soul cannot take it, reality shaking, you seen what I've seen. Reap what you sow, we're the weavers of speech, achievers, and this is the freedom and we.
You need to
Yes.
It's fire, bro. I'm looking forward to them tones, my good brother. I'm looking forward to the fire. Hey, you know, man, listen. I was watching this Primordial set one more time.
Not a surprise when you learn of the light that I bring. As above, so below, I found a rhythm and flow as I grow with the pendulum swing. This is the matrix where everyone's faking they sleep here in life while we wake up in dreams. Shedding the skin like a serpent, this work makes it worth it, attaining a purpose while searching internal, examine what all is in me. Most would not make it, their soul cannot take it, reality shaking, you seen what I've seen. Reap what you sow, we're the weavers of speech, achievers, and this is the freedom and we.
Nice.
Yes. Makaru.
We the real champions around here.
Oh, okay. I feel you like a pizza slice. I'm tripping, huh? Pizza slice.
Yeah. Oh man. Yes.
Fire, brother.
Make sure you are tuned in next week for SCRIBE School Sunday sessions. There'll be a big announcement during that class. I appreciate everyone. The time is now. Everyone just make sure you stay tuned in. Tua for all of the support. Hotep Hinu Ma'akaru. We appreciate and love each of you. And yes, tones are on the way. Make sure you all are tuned in next week for sure. So with that being said, Hotep and Hinu for your attention. Without your attention, this could never exist. Sekem M Arit, Murder Ka'a, Semu Hatu Natiru, Pert in Hetep. I have obtained the power to do what pleases my Ka. May the hearts of the Natiru lead me. I come forth in peace. Hotep.
Hotep, Menkhu, you want to close out, brother?
I'm happy you have your protection on, ATEF. I have mine on as well, and I send even more protection to everyone. And hold firm, and everything's gonna be all right.
Hotep, Hinu to you, great brother. I send protection to you and everyone in the chat as well. I'm honored to find my voice, to truly find my voice, and to know that my voice is that of a netter, and yours can be as well. There's a lot of discipline and responsibility that goes into that. And I definitely look forward to elevating and growing and rising. So just with that, I'm going to end as we always do with our beautiful affirmation. From today's readings, the prayers of Pahery, I came and went with my heart, my soul companion. I did not speak falsely to another person, knowing the Natiru who dwells within humankind. I could perceive him and thus distinguish one path from another. I acted exactly as commanded. I did not confuse report with its reporter. I did not speak the language of the streets, nor consort with those of little character. Goodness is yours when you perform it, for you discover that it earns you favor. While I was on earth among the living, no injustices toward God were counted against me, and I became a blessed spirit. Oh, I have furnished my house in the realm of under God, and my share is by me in everything. Yet I shall not fail to answer a prayer. A dead man is father to any who aid him. He does not forget one who pours water to honor him. It is good for you to consider this. Unki in Maat, Un in S, Nintet or Set in Maat, Min Hapapet in Maat, Her in Huqui, Her Ikut. I live for Maat. I exist within her. I do not speak in the place of Maat. Every day I advance towards Maat. My being is surrounded in darkness. I come forth as conscious light.
Yo, let's go.
Shed. Closed my eyes, then I woke up back in my bed. I could see my room as clear as looking through a lens. See, I thought I was awake, so then I tried to move, but my body shocked me like I was plugged in a socket. I started panicking and scrambling within my mental. I thought I died and now my body, I'm forever locked in. I was screaming, help me, someone help me please. But there wasn't any sound making it through my teeth. I could see movement in motion, shadows gather around me. How could I close my eyes already closed. Eating alkaline at this time, fasting reads so shocking. I was stuck in a paralysis, it had me froze. It's time to shed. It's time to shed. I heard a voice in the back of my head. Rebirth, it's time to shed. It's time to shed. It's time to shed. I heard a voice in the back of my head. Rebirth, it's time to shed. I finally started waking up and coming back. I was in the opposite of state's effect. That's relaxed, I grabbed my phone and started to do research. Knowledge of what happened, I was in a lack. Insidious, the movie came direct to mind. Every time I've seen this, it was connected to what's not divine. Demons crawling forcefully, holding the body down. Ain't no point in trying to scream, you will not make a sound. Deep within, I knew I made that a reality. The all is mine, I saw it, and so shall it be. I start replacing fear with knowing universe is mental. Talking to my subconscious to wake me up in dreams. Then one day my spirit guides came in so essential. Daylight's astral playing loud in my dream helped to set me free. I'm back in paralysis laying on my couch. But this time I was calm, ready to exit out. It's time to shed. It's time to shed. I heard a voice in the back of my head. Rebirth, it's time to shed. It's time to shed. It's time to shed. I heard a voice in the back of my head. Rebirth, it's time to to shed. From what I read, I need to move my arms in front of me. See a rope and pull it, separate and then release. Now I'm out, I see my house is gleaming, I accept it. Looking in the mirror, staring at my car's reflection. I was so ecstatic, flying in every direction. This was months of subconscious reprogramming and redirection. Place my thoughts in my body, wake up, that's what I did. I was reborn from that day so I could start to live.